Welcome back to a new video of
Paul's Mystic World.
Today we will be talking about reversible and irreversible reactions. We will also perform some experiments to show how they work.
What are reversible and irreversible reactions?
Changes are happening all around us and within us constantly. Some of them are reversible changes. That means a change that can happen backwards or reverse backwards with initial shape, size or state. The chemical properties of the substance do not change. Whereas some changes are irreversible changes that cannot happen backwards or reverse backwards to its initial state. The chemical properties of the substance changes. Most physical changes are reversible, but all chemical changes are irreversible.
Today we're going to be performing some experiments
to show reversible and irreversible changes. So get ready
and steady
and go! Okay, so our first experiment is with salt and water. How do you think? If I make salt and water, would I be able to separate it?
No, I don't think so.
No, because mixing salt and water is a reversible reaction. So we can separate them back. Let me show you an example of Himalayan salt. Do you know how we get them? All the salt is separated by the seawater and is left to dry. After it dries, it directly comes to us. So this shows that it's a reversible reaction. We are going to mix the salt and water, and we will leave it under the sun for a few days. We'll see if it dries or not. If it dries, then that means it's a reversible reaction.
Let's start. Few days later.
So it's completely dry.
Smashing so quick. Like it looks like Greek. It looks like snow. It looks snowy.
Now I'm going to show you an example of an irreversible reaction. So if I break this egg and then fry it, would it become an egg again?
No, it can never happen.
Correct, because it's an irreversible reaction. So if we fry an egg, so it can never come back to its initial shape again. Another example of an irreversible reaction is if we fry these potatoes into chips, they will never be back to potatoes again. Ooh, yummy!
Yum. My favorite chip.
Cooking is an irreversible reaction. When we cook something, it cannot be reversed back. Water and juice, it will never be separated again. so it's an irreversible one. I cannot separate it back, so that means it's an irreversible one. But if I refreeze this mixture, it can melt back into liquid. So freezing and melting is a reversible reaction. We froze this mixture into ice cubes. Look, this is melting back into water, showing a reversible reaction. But remember, we can't separate juice from water. Water is a great example of reversible reactions. If we lower the temperature of water by keeping it in the freezer, it becomes ice. And if we leave it out at room temperature, it comes back to the initial state, water. On the other hand, if we increase the temperature, the water evaporates and becomes steam. But as soon as we lower the temperature, it becomes water again. So it's a reversible reaction.
The same thing happens when the sunlight evaporates the water of the sea to make clouds. When the temperature decreases, they become rain and it comes down in the sea again. So this is reversible reaction.
Our next experiment is to show an irreversible reaction. But make sure, if you attempt to do it, always do it in your adult supervision. If we burn a piece of wood or even a matchstick, it will turn into ashes and smoke, and it can never come back to its original shape again, because burning a chemical reaction, and all chemical reactions are irreversible. Same is the case with a piece of paper. If we burn a paper, it will turn into ashes and smoke and will never become paper again. Blowing a balloon is a reversible reaction. If we blow a balloon to a bigger size, it will always come back to its initial size again. Let's try it! So this shows that it is a reversible reaction. Rusting of iron is another great example of irreversible reactions. When water vapors comes in contact with iron, they react. Therefore, iron rusts and this cannot be reversed back.
Learn from our experiments
Reversible and irreversible changes. If you like our videos, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel.
from Horace Mystic One.
Bye!